Hello boys, girls and other motherfuckers. In this video I'm going to be talking about something super crazy. Of course it's not as crazy as my 6.5 inches cock, but it's crazy nonetheless. So off the record, this useless perk, which probably nobody even knows about, might be the next meta perk. And as crazy as it sounds, you might even call this perk overpowered. So let's talk about it. But first of all, my goal is to reach 1000 subscribers sometime this year, so make sure you are subscribed and I will personally deliver my 6.5 inches cock to your door. Thank you very much. Okay, so Dead by Daylight has recently released the new developer update, where they talk about many upcoming gameplay changes. And I won't lie, this upcoming patch seems to be the biggest update the game has ever had, which excites me very much. But at the same time it scares me, because for example Hex Ruin is gonna be fucked. It's getting a big nerf, and honestly I don't think it deserves this big of a nerf. But anyway, in this video I don't want to talk too much about everything noted in this developer update, but instead I want to talk about something very interesting that I found while reading this developer update. So basically, starting with the next update, every time a survivor is unhooked, that survivor will receive a 5-second endurance status effect, which is basically an in-game built borrowed time. It does exactly the same thing borrowed time used to do. So logically thinking, borrowed time is supposed to get a buff, right? Well, it won't really get buffed. Instead, it will simply extend the endurance status effect. That's it. So I don't think there's a reason to bring borrowed time with you anymore. It's not such a beneficial perk anymore. And Decisive Strike is getting nerfed too. I mean, Decisive Strike is not getting a huge nerf, but considering that starting with the next update, camping and tunneling is gonna be way less likely to occur, I think instead of Decisive Strike and borrowed time, you should bring some more valuable perk. Lucky you, there's a perfect alternative. You have probably never really used this perk before, but right now it's getting a huge buff, and I'm talking about this perk called Off the Record. So first of all, I would like to show you what this perk does now and how this perk will be changed with the next patch. After being unhooked or unhooking yourself, Off the Record activates for the next 60 to 80 seconds. Your aura will not be shown to the killer if they attempt to read it, and when injured, grunts of pain are reduced by 100%. That's it. That's everything this perk does right now. If you asked me, it's close to being a useless perk, and it's definitely not worth bringing it into your game. But this perk is getting a big buff. I would even call it a rework. Listen to this. Upon being unhooked, gain the endurance status effect for 60, 70 or 80 seconds. The endurance effect is lost upon performing a conspicuous action. Conspicuous action means that you are either opening a chest, repairing a generator, cleansing a totem, healing other survivor, or doing something similar. This perk is insane because there's a big chance that you will be hooked on a hook at some point in a match, and once you get unhooked, immediately you will gain an endurance status effect, not for 5 or 10 seconds, but for the whole 80 seconds, which is over a minute, which is actually absolutely ridiculous, because if you are a good looper, you can take those 80 seconds to loop around and just win your team a lot of time. I mean, even though you are injured, but the killer needs to hit you at least twice to down you, and it's pretty damn powerful. And considering that there will be an in-game build borrowed time, why not to bring something similar to borrowed time but for yourself? And this perk is it. I mean, I don't know if this perk will become a meta perk or no, but there's a fact that I will try using it, and if it's not as strong as I imagine, I don't know what is wrong with me then. But we will see how it goes very soon. PTB is as soon as next week, and it's gonna be like the biggest update I have ever ever witnessed in the history of DBD, and trust me, I've been playing this game for a long time now, so we will see how it goes very soon. Please subscribe if you are into Dead by Daylight, please like this video, and see you in my next video. Ciao!